Alright guys, with Midoriya's recent makeover in the new chapters of My Hero Academia, a lot of people have been eating up this new design. And I don't blame them because Midoriya's new look is actually very cool and it's reflecting the overall direction that the story is now taking. And in all of this praise that Deku is currently getting because of his new look in the manga, I'd just like to take a moment to give my opinion on what I actually find is very frustrating despite Midoriya getting the praise that he's always deserved as a main character. Because this constant switching up in the anime community, or I don't even, because you know, it can't be the My Hero fans because they actually like My Hero. And they're most likely going to think Midoriya is a good character regardless because they draw ships for him 24/7. So the people who actually think Midoriya is a bad main protagonist cannot be somebody who's not reading the manga. But anyways, my point is, I remember at a point in time where everybody was trashing Midoriya, saying he was a bad main character, and just because in one chapter he starts to look cool or raw, now all of a sudden Midoriya is a goated main protagonist. Rather than liking a character for his writing or what new things they may offer through their journey or the story that they're taking place in, you only like them because they look cool or raw or edgy. Midoriya is not a good main protagonist because he doesn't look as cool as someone like Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen. So most of you probably do prefer Yuji over Midoriya, all because Yuji looks cooler. It's funny because I was actually going to make a video between Midoriya and Yuji, and I'm probably still going to do that. But I find this shit talking of Midoriya to be very fucking annoying, and all because he looks cool and edgy now, everybody wants to switch up and now talking about some like, oh, now I might just read My Hero because Midoriya looking, you know, cool, this and that. Like, you know what, you can read the manga because you think Midoriya is cool. You know, I'm all for that. But what I want to point out is how everybody was literally bashing this character, saying it was a shit main character, but all because this sudden change in his appearance, he's cool all of a sudden. You know what are some common complaints about Midoriya? This dude's a crybaby, he cries a lot, he's a bitch. But then the same people who say these things will go ahead and say that they fuck with Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. The same crybaby main character. But when, you know, Kaneki gets his edgy little change, now he's cool, everybody loves Kaneki. Like, this double standard is pretty fucking annoying if you ask me. Because Kaneki and Midoriya are both bitchy protagonists, but then everybody likes to suck off Kaneki. But when when it comes to Midoriya, everybody wants to hate on him and say he's a trash character. Oh, he shouldn't have powers this. Like, just all this unwarranted criticism that doesn't make any fucking sense. People bitch about character writing. They get character writing. They still fucking bitch. But when you change this dude's appearance and make him look cool, he's all of a sudden a good main character now. Everybody wants to complain about Midoriya's character, but they never let his character fucking progress. People don't actually like to read the manga, so, you know, I'm not fucking surprised at this. They need a visual representation of Midoriya's development.
Oh, people didn't know how much my main character changed? Oh, let me just fucking make him look cooler and make him look edgier so people can finally understand what the fuck is going on in the story.
Midoriya gets no development as a character. He looks the same. Shut the fuck up, bro. Hold up, you guys said Midoriya doesn't get any development? Hold up, G, I got you. Look at that fucking character development. You love to see it. Do you guys just really see how dumb this shit is? You guys can suck off Kaneki, despite him being just like Midoriya. But because this dude looks cool and edgy, he's a good main protagonist. And you guys hate on Midoriya. But the moment Midoriya gets cool and edgy, you guys start to fucking slurp him. I get that teenagers like to read manga, but, you know, I see a lot of adults reading it nowadays more than anything, especially on Twitter, for example. But with this specifically, I just want to say, are we really that fucking childish? There's nothing wrong with liking cool and edgy things because, in fact, I like cool and edgy things. But this is just really fucking this is just really stupid. Like, really? I'm just getting really tired of people judging main characters by their appearances. Like, oh, I think this dude's a better main character because he looks cooler. Because that's just so unwarranted, because what you do with a fucking manga is you read it. You look at the story. Like, there's nothing wrong with preferring a character aesthetically, right? There's nothing wrong with that because you can also prefer manga aesthetically too. Like, I have my own personal preferences when it comes to, like, my fucking vibes and personal preferences and styles that I like to get out of, you know, music, manga, or any media in general. But to do this double standard and shit on one thing and then slurp off another thing for doing the exact same thing as that thing is just really cringe. It's really fucking cringe. I just really have to call out this Midoriya hate because it's just so fucking dumb. I remember before all these YouTubers started bitching on how Midoriya is such a bad main character, I remember everybody was slurping off My Hero and Midoriya as a main character specifically, like, this is the new fresh take on a shonen protag, this and that and that and that. A few months later, everybody's like, this is just the same generic shit ever. Like, dude, last month, you were just gassing this dude. What are you talking about? Oh boy, doesn't this sound fucking familiar?
Midoriya is such a shitty protag, he's a bitch, that.
Oh, I fucking love Midoriya. This dude goated. This dude raw. He finally cool. He's one of the best shonen protags in Shonen Jump right now. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You weren't gassing him until this fucking chapter. Last week, my nigga. You were just cooking him, bro. Last month, you were gassing him, saying he was a fresh take on a protag. Month later, oh, this dude generic. I hate My Hero. Protagonist is a bitch. But you like Kaneki. Logic? Come on, bro. Fucking last chapter. Last fucking week, bro.
I hate this character. He bad. No good writing.
Next chapter, a panel where this dude looking cool with his bummy ass clothing because it's covered in blood, dirt, and it's looking raggedy, and the fucking holes are flowing in the wind and shit. Bro, this dude, gas! The best main character.
Character writing? What is that? I don't understand. This dude look cool, so he better protag. I personally think Luffy's a shit main protagonist because he looks fucking goofy. I can't stand One Piece's art style, and because this dude doesn't have drip, his character is not as cool as Naruto or Goku. Midoriya is not as edgy as Kaneki or Yuji, so he's not as good as a fucking protag.
Bro, can we just stop this dumb ass fucking My Hero hating, bro? Because at this point, every single last one of you are just hating on My Hero for no fucking reason. I hate this series because I hate the fan base. This dude's a shit main character. Fucking like, it's just like all this dumb shit. Like, can you just shut up and read the manga? If you don't like it, that is fucking fine. Go read something else. But I am tired of people not being able to make their fucking minds up on whether or not they want to like this series, bro. If you like it, read it. If you don't like it, don't read it. If you're going to dislike something, actually fucking dislike it. If you're going to like something, actually like it. Because at the end of the day, this is just really telling me that all this hate and all these complaints that you have towards this series are all bullshit, bro. Because it's artificial as fuck, bro. All this hate, all these complaints towards Midoriya's character, all this writing and stuff. But the fact that you just changed his appearance and now you want to switch up. That just really shows me the weight of your actual fucking complaints. The fact that you can ignore all this writing that you hated, etc., but now you see this dude's physical appearance fucking change, you like him, bro. Those are artificial complaints. Those are complaints that aren't actual real fucking complaints. You're just bitching about him as a character just to bitch and just to dislike something. That is fucking dumb. If you guys want to act like hardcore manga fans or elitists or whatever the fuck you want to be, calling everything under the sun mid, this is mid, that is mid, oh, this dude's character writing is fucking subpar and all this other shit, the least you could do is actually follow up on your fucking statements and actually back up your own opinion and what you say and your stand on things, rather than switching up in the span of a fucking day. It's just crazy, though. It just really is. This fake shit is just tired. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully the next My Hero video. And yeah, it's going to be a banger. So I'll see you guys then.